And we're live. I am here up in the third floor nursery of the Ferry Plantation. We were live on Periscope a while ago, and we're down in the best parlor in the library there. We'll do that on YouTube here as well, but I wanted to come up do something a little bit different than earlier, and so I've brought you up to the nursery. Now, if we turn around here, you can see, hi Veronica, how you doing? We've got the crib out here, and there's some children toys and things like that. Hey, haunting history, there you go. A couple of trigger objects on the floor. We've got a ball, there's a doll over there. Of course, I got the K2 on the floor too. And who did I just miss? And Tammy Heisman, hey, how's it going? And over there we do have the 360 camera on the floor. I've put the Gretchen, hello, Charmaine, hello. The reason why I have the 360 camera on the floor is because since we don't get the underneath with that, you know, and we have trigger objects that are on the floor, I want it as low as possible. So that's why I have that sitting on the floor. We'll have a 360 video of everything another time. I'm just getting everything put together while we're doing all this. So yes, there are dolls here. There's a lot of dolls, little bassinets, things like that over here. Yes, happy Ghost Hunting Day. How you doing, Bonnie? Shauna should be out here in a few. So she was just texting me a little bit ago, hey, when you go on live? I was like, set it up. So let me find a good place to put you guys. It's not very well lit up here, as you can see. There's like a single lamp here, and then there's the hallway light, and then that's it. But I want you guys to be able to see what's going on here. Also, okay, now the thing about up here is the little boy was the hey Andrew, and there's my love. Hello, Shauna. Okay. Sorry, had a glow moment there. So the little boy, it was a conference room that's the next floor down. He fell out of that window, but there was also another little girl. See, that was Eric that fell out of the window, and the little girl up here was Bessie. I think full name was Elizabeth. She has said, Jody, how you doing? And Danny, how are you? She has said to hang out in this closet. So she may be in here. And this is where the little girl is said to hang out, in here. I actually do feel some energy in here. Hello, Bessie, little girl. So she may be in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the door open a little bit. I'm going to sit out there so you guys have better lighting. And any of our psychics that join us, like Jody, if you pick up anything, Shauna, I know you feel stuff. Should have the audio recorder on. That's a good question. I had it on earlier. I was running burst EVPs like all throughout the Periscope session. So, but so that you guys have better lighting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit out here. But I'll leave this door open, and if you want to come out and play, I have some toys on the floor. You can come play. I know you and I haven't really met. We met last year very briefly. So if you remember, I'm Mike. So you can come out and play. So we'll leave the door open like a crack here, and maybe we should come out. And I'm going to sit in the chair over there. Set you guys up maybe over here. How's that? Buffering. No buffering. Does that work for now? Alright. Yeah, you know, I actually didn't turn it back on. So I'm going to sit up here. And actually I do want to be kind of close to you guys. No, you can't really see the actual nursery stuff from there. I want you guys to be able to see the door. So how do we... Better place to put you guys would probably be over here somewhere. I know what we can do. Hang on a second. We can put you guys here. Roll you back over here. Maybe. maybe. Does the little boy, girl have a name? Eric. Okay, Eric is the little boy. He's the one that fell out of the window on the second floor. The girl up here is Bessie, short for Elizabeth. Those are the names I have so far. So I'm just trying to get you guys set up in a good spot. Should have thought of this earlier. So yes, this is, you're experiencing Mike just trying to hurry up and go live. Is there documentation? Yeah. The people that have investigated here a lot have, I don't know. Now you can't see me. The people that, well, the curators, the people that run this place have a lot of that information. And then other people who have investigated here have compiled other additional information. So, I don't know, you're not really seeing a whole lot of the nursery. I mean, I guess you got part of the crib back there. I don't know. If I back up a little bit. So, Bessie and Eric, yeah, there you go. So, hello. If you remember me from last year, I'm Mike. We haven't had much time to visit today because this room was occupied by somebody else for most of the day. But I'm back up here now, and I really want to meet you. And I have other people here that would like to meet you too. You can't see them. Okay. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to read all that. There's other people here who would like to meet you. So, Elizabeth, Bessie, you want to come out from the closet? We can come out here and play. We got some dolls over here. And Eric, if you're around, I do have the red ball on the floor. I remember I was trying to get you to play with the red ball with me last time I was here. And this stuff's all on the floor. So, we need to go to Malvern Manor, Iowa. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I'll ask them about games. You guys want to play a game? We got all kinds of stuff here that we could play. You know, I mean, maybe we could play a game with the ball or with the dolls. There's actually some little games downstairs. I don't know why they're downstairs and not up here. But if you want me to go get one of those, you could let me know if you want me to go get one of those games. And I know the games, I know you know the games I'm talking about. So, what do you say? You want to play? Yes, Vanessa, that's crib. Hey, good to see you, Vanessa. And Tammy Sifford, all right. And there's Courtney, cool. Hello, now everybody's coming on in, awesome. Yes, I'm in a nursery, Vanessa, so that is a crib. So this is the third floor nursery of the Ferry Plantation. And to give you guys a recap, you can't really see it, but on the floor I have some trigger objects. There's a ball down there. There's a doll, stuff like that. So I'm trying to make it so you guys can see as much as you can. So maybe you can see the doll a little bit better there. And maybe I'll move a little bit over here. So, what is supposedly seen here? Well, the little girl hangs out in the closet. That's kind of the big thing. The little boy comes out here. He plays with the ball. The last time I was here, they had a light-up ball that I guess he would play with a lot. I'm not finding that now, and I don't have a light-up ball. So, is that Darla? Okay, cool. Hello. And drowning. And I had a Chloe. I don't know Chloe. But yeah, new Mad Hatters. Well, great to see some new Mad Hatters. That's awesome. Drowning. You know, Vanessa, there's water right nearby. We're right near water. So there are definitely some drowning deaths in the area. In fact, there were people that lost their lives out in the water. So what We had activity with chocolate bar. You know, I do have some chocolate, and I meant to bring that up, but I don't have it. So, yeah, I'll have to go get that during another part of the investigation. But yeah, if you want to come out and play, you know, we really, really love to play with you. You know, and you don't have to be afraid. You know, I'm not exactly a stranger to you. I know you only met me one time last year, and you just, you know, kind of shied away. You're hiding out in the closet mostly. But, you know, we're all friendly here. We really just want to get to know you. Watch the mirrors. One in the hallway, too. Okay. Yeah, there's a few of those hanging around. Is there a tree outside that window? Not outside that window. Straight back behind us, though, through, it would be the window back here. A huge magnolia tree, which, interesting history behind that magnolia tree. It was planted in honor of a fallen Civil War soldier. So it was planted in the early 1860s, and it's still standing. It's huge. So behind the house 50 yards to the right. Behind the house 50 yards to the right, these days would be another house. One of the sad things about this area is that all the original land surrounding the house, it was a plantation house, and it has all been developed. So basically, the last homeowner for the family, she had some out and out with the other family members, and so she decided to, instead of willing the house back to the family, she willed the house and the property and all of that to the city. So the city sees all this land right by the water. This is Virginia Beach, right? So they brought in a developer that divvied up all the land, and they built all these big rich houses around here right on top of each other. A couple of horrible things that they did was the family cemetery that was out over here, which Vanessa would be like the front of the house at 50 yards, that way. They basically bulldozed all the headstones into the water, so that's all gone. And then straight back behind the house some ways was a Indian burial ground, and they leveled that, and they made it a tennis court. So I'm missing chat here. What did I miss? Is that who I'm seeing? What are you seeing? Little boy Eric fell from little boy Eric fell from the second story. People under it? Yeah, probably. Yeah, boy fell from a window up there, yeah. I feel this is visual haunting. People have visited over and over again. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm waiting to see if the little girl's going to come out from the closet. Because like I said, that's where she likes to hide. At least she was hiding there last time. And when I opened the closet and walked in, you could feel some energy in there. Wasn't one of the trees a hanging tree? Why does every old property have to have a hanging tree? Magnolia tree in the back was not a hanging tree. There may have been some sort of hanging tree around, but that wasn't it. And we would like the little boy Eric to come in and play. How old is the home? Well, it dates at least back to 1830. This particular structure here, which was built in parts. This is not the original manor house. The original manor house was a little further that way. It was destroyed, and then the family moved into this house. So, and part of this house had been like a courthouse, and they built off of that. So, yeah, the original manor house is actually gone. Although there is some furniture in the house, in this house, that's from that original manor house. So, this was another building that was on the property. So, what else we got? Might have been a swinging tree, but not a hanging tree. Yeah, maybe. That answered how old is the home. So Magnolia was planted in honor. Yes, it was. Planted for 60, 65 years old. Very well. Yeah, the woman that planted it, it was, you know, I mean, they were a young couple. It was her husband. He died in the Civil War. She planted it in his honor. So that was kind of the deal there. So, and it's absolutely huge back there. It's really big, and it's still strong. So, yeah, if we don't get much going on here, we'll eventually move back downstairs. There's other people downstairs right now. Keep an eye on the corner, top of the closet. Yeah, she likes to go back in there. Is who, Bonnie? What am I missing? The woman is his mother. That could be. That could be. And I know my finger's like all over the camera, but that's just kind of the way it's set up. So, you want to come out and play? I'm just over here talking. I'd really, really like to meet you. I just want to say hi. Are you the one that likes chocolate? I have some chocolate downstairs that I can go get. So if you're the one that likes chocolate, I could run down there and get it, but I need to know that you're the one that likes chocolate, and that's what you want me to get. We'll see if that works. You just, you can come out and play, you can come talk to us, just even open the door a little bit more. But there's all kinds of things. There's dolls to play with here. What would you like to do? Just being kind of quiet. So what am I missing here? I really want to take you guys, because we did Periscope earlier, and we were down in the best parlor, which they usually set up like a funeral. They don't today because we ended up using it for our presentations. And there's the library down there. We did all that on Periscope. But I'd like to do it with you guys too. Is there a music box? That's a good question. I know there's music boxes in the house. Do you mean this room? Did she have 5 children? She may have had 5 children. I don't know the exact number of children that were. I mean, there's been a lot of children. Okay, so music box. Part of this room is used as an office. Oh, you can hear music box music. Okay. Well, that could be. Take a peek back in there again. See if she'll come out. Hello. Why don't you come out and play? I actually really do feel the energy when I walk in here. I know she's in here. Hello? Where are you hiding? I really just want to meet you and say hi, and we want to play. The room next to the bathroom. There's 2 bathrooms. Hello. That's going to be downstairs. Where are you at? Are you hiding in these clothes? There's all these clothes here. You see them? You hiding down here? I just want to say hi. there later. Woman goes in there a lot. You mean go in this closet later? Well, if you want the room next to the bathroom, okay, I'm gonna leave this cracked just that much. We'll come back and check that in a little bit. Now, there's 2 bathrooms in the house. Let's take... Oh, Shauna's having issues with her internet. That's crap. What are you gonna do? Okay. So let's take the 360 cam with us. And this we'll leave. Well, no, it's not that. It's that it's been modernized. They didn't used to have bathrooms here. It was an outhouse. So let's see. There's a bedroom down here. So see, there's a restroom there. And then there's this bedroom here. So Vanessa, is this the room you're talking about? The audio recorder there. I'll put the 360 cam here. Here we go. It's there. Yeah, there you go. That's 3. So I don't think there's anybody else up here right now. That's the office. So, what about the kitchen? Well, and see, that's something there, is that the other bathroom's over by the kitchen. So that's all, it's more modernized. The current bathroom down there is in the old wash house. It was on the other side of the hall. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. It was a bedroom, but it's a gift shop. So, there you go. They have chocolate tea in there. Spirit box question. No, I don't use a lot of the spirit box. It gives me a headache for one. So we can do some burst EVP. So Vanessa, I guess my question to you is: this the room that you were saying next to the bathroom? So 2 things mentioned was a drowning and a vomiting. They did dunking. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They did do the dunking on a supposed witch. There's a plaque for her out here too, by the way. Yeah, chocolate tea. Okay. I can't go to the parlor right now. There's people down there right now. We'll do that a little bit later. Hello. This is Mike. I'm here with a whole bunch of people. You can't see them though. But we really would like to meet you, get to know you, learn a little bit more about you. So, who may be here right now? Do you have a name? Mesoloid, yeah. You got your shout out. There you go. So, tall, skinny. Vanessa saying tall, skinny, black hat guy in the parlor. Yeah, I can't go down there right now. Let's check this, see if we got a response, and I'll start again. Hello, this is Mike. I'm here with a whole bunch of people. You can't see them though, but we really would like to meet you, get to know you, learn a little bit more about you. So, who may be here right now? Do you have a name? And actually, what I'm hearing coming back are voices from downstairs, which isn't going to work. Right now, there's actually there's a news crew here right now downstairs doing some interviews. So they're using the parlor right now, and you can kind of hear the voices coming because the stairwell is right outside this door. I can close the door, I guess. There we go. So we could try that. That might work a little bit. But yeah, like I said, I just closed the door. They might still come up from the floor a little bit because they're right below us. Actually, the library is right below us. They would be right below the office over here. So there's a little bit of that to contend with. But right now you're up on the mantle. The library had a much better view. You're up on the mantle, and so there's your mirror. You're talking about mirrors. That's not necessarily in the hallway, though. What might be a better place to put you? Maybe over here? You can see more of the room that way. There you go. You can see more of the room. So, yeah, use EVP. Alright, so we'll try again. Hello again. This is Mike. We've got everybody else over here. Really interested to find out if there's anybody with us here this evening, hanging out in this particular room. Vanessa was picking up on a woman. Is there a woman with us here right now? And I know you only see me, but I got this little box over here on the table, and you can see it has a reflection of me in there. There's all this stuff that's kind of going on in there. Well, that's where all those other people are seeing us from. I know that might be a little hard to understand, but that's how it works. So we would really like to know if you have a name and what that name may be. Are you a woman? Are you the woman of the house? Or are you one of the children? And how do you see this house right now? Do you see it painted white outside, or do you just see the bricks? Okay, we'll try that, see if we hear it. I still hear voices through the door, so we'll see how well it worked. Oh, yeah, box on the mantle. Hang on a second, I'll check that. Come on, play. Hello again. This is Mike. We've got everybody else over here. Really interested to find out if there's anybody with us here this evening, hanging out in this particular room. Vanessa was picking up on a woman. Is there a woman with us here right now? And I know you only see me, but I got this little box over here on the table, and you can see it has a reflection of me in there, and then there's all this stuff that's kind of going on in there. Well, that's where all those other people are seeing us from. I know that might be a little hard to understand, but that's how it works. So we would really like to know if you have a name and what that name may be. Or anything. Shauna is back. Hello, my love. You lousy frontier net. Are you a woman? Are you the woman of the house? Or are you one of the children? Yeah, Robert, it's hard to know with the
How do you see
thumps.
this house right now? Do you see it painted white
Some of them come from
outside,
outside too.
or do you just see the bricks?
Yeah, those are voices from
Okay,
downstairs.
we'll try that.
Yeah, because I still get them through the door a little bit. 'Cause it's right at the top of the stairs. So yeah, and some of the thumps are from outside, or they could be from downstairs. So it's really hard to tell. They are doing other things within the house. Earlier when we went live on Periscope, we had like that whole house to ourselves. Everybody else was in the other half of the house, and then we had the breezeway in between, so that was a lot easier. But we kind of got invaded, and I didn't want to wait for them to finish up, so I decided, well, let's go live, because it could have been a while. Tell them to shut up. I'm not gonna, not really gonna be able to do that because I think they want their news spot. So okay, Vanessa wanted me to take a look at the box here. So let's see what's up here. And there it is. You got it's a brush, mirror, that type of stuff. So wait a second. Oh, you gotta go pick up Connor from homecoming. Well, okay. I'll talk to you soon, Shauna. I love you. Sorry you couldn't stick around. Yes, we'll talk soon. I will, if you're able to watch Periscope later, I'm going to try to go do Periscope again later. Maybe I'll even do YouTube later. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to do this a couple times throughout the night. So, just stay tuned for what we're doing. I do want to, hopefully we can get down to the parlor before I end this session. That was kind of my goal. So, so far it has been a pretty quiet night. Got the name Louise. I'm not sure on all the adult names. Am I making it an all-nighter? Well, we're going to go late into the night. I am staying the night here. So, yeah, so we'll go as late as we can. I went pretty late last time. I want to say like at least 2 in the morning last time, and then I started heading out right from there. Maybe it was 1 in the morning, something like that. So, and okay, so everybody's saying goodbye to Shauna is going on. Okay. Yeah, so last time I had, it was like quiet early on, and then when I got into the best parlor later that night, it was like all kinds of freaking crazy. And so I started with the best parlor tonight because of that, and there was like a little bit going on, maybe a couple of whispers. There was and I'll show it to you if we can get down there. There's it's a candle holder, and it has these crystals hanging from it, and the crystals were moving on their own. Now, they do get a little bit of movement just from like people walking in the room, but these were like swinging. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. But that's really like all that's going on so far. It's actually been a pretty quiet night. Some other people picked up on some stuff going on in the library, tried the library, and nothing was going on there. So prisms. Well, yeah, prisms, crystals. I'll show you when we go down there. You'll see what I mean. They're kind of hanging like almost like from a chandelier, but it's like from a candle holder. There's nothing here that resembles it. That's too bad. Okay. So let me put you guys down. So, is there a woman named Louise here? My friend Vanessa would really like to know. Louise? Let me turn this back on. Yeah, that was banging from outside. Is there a Louise here? Yeah, it is red brick. It was painted white for a long, long time though. Yeah, jeez Louise. You missed the tour of the house. No, you didn't miss a tour of the house because I haven't done a tour of the house on this feed. Um, it's just it's being there's other parts of the house that are being used right now. So, yeah, there was a first live that was on Periscope that covered the best parlor in the library. I did some filming with the 360 earlier, hitting each room, and so that'll come out later. I don't know if you heard that quick. There's bangs going on from over here. And that's coming out from this window over here. So it might be the shutters that the house has, like real shutters on the outside. I don't know, we don't have real shutters anymore. But it still has those. And so it could be because it's a little bit windy. Those could be banging there. So. Because I can hear the wind. So you guys are sleeping during the other one? Oh, Luli, how you doing? Well, sorry that you're sad and worried. Hope that goes away. And we're just hanging out here at the Ferry Plantation. And it just seems to be a fairly quiet night. So do we want to try to go back up to the nursery again? Or do you guys want to hang out in here? It's just randomly... It's not pointing at anything in particular. It's just looking out the window. So, is it full of fairies? No. Not full of fairies. Yeah, nursery. Okay, we can go back to the nursery and give that a whirl. Yeah, nursery, even, the first time I was here, the nursery was fairly quiet. And I don't know why that is for me. Maybe the kids don't like me. I don't know. But people usually get some pretty decent activity there from what I've heard. And yeah, less noise contamination. So let's head back up. Yeah, I mean, I could have, I suppose, waited until they cleared out of there, but I have no idea how long they're going to go with that. Yeah, there have been. There's been paranormal beings, entities, whatever, recorded there in the past. This is another bedroom up here. They kind of moved a bunch of stuff around because they were doing, I think there was a Paracon here earlier today, so they were doing readings up here. So there's a table in here now. You see the old bedroom. You can see the old here. How I had the ropes. So what I missed? Do spirits sleep? That's a good question. If they can't feel time, and if they don't have bodies, do they really need sleep? I don't think so. So let's see if our door over here has opened at all. Turn the audio recorder back on. Well, they had a mattress that would go over that. They didn't have box springs yet. And our door has remained shut. What's my favorite piece of equipment to use for ghost hunting? Well, we usually say that our body is the best piece of equipment that we have. So, but I understand what you're trying to get at, like technology-wise. I guess the video camera, because basically you're picking up, the live, even though it's not, even if it's just, oops, I dropped the flashlight. Even if it's just recorded, you're getting that visual of the movement, plus you're also getting an audio recording of things that are going on. So that, of course, the audio recorder for EVPs, Yeah, those are really the two main ones right there. At least for me, I try to keep it simple. I know a lot of people have a bunch of different gadgets and whistles, and I have a couple of those. I'd really love to get an SLS camera actually, because I like those. They pick up movement. They pick up a movement. So, it's not like this. You know, it's not really like a hack of some other sort of technology. It's its own technology. Am I going outside? You guys want to go outside? We can walk outside. You guys want to check it out? You guys want to do that? You want to go outside? Getting no comments on that. Getting a Samantha as well as a Chloe. Interesting. Someone's getting, and Bonnie's getting Marie. Okay, we'll go outside. I guess I'll leave my equipment up here for now. Oh, you know what? I left the 360 camera downstairs. Let me go grab that. Dang it. Let me grab its little container. I'm gonna stop recording on that thing for right now. All right, to the outside we go. And hang on just a second. I'm gonna put this in its holder. Yes, I keep a auto recorder holder on my sleeve. It's actually an MP3 player holder is what it is. We'll pick up the 360 cam from the bedroom downstairs since I left it there. Oops, I kicked you guys for a second. I hit the button on the side. Sorry about that. So what did I miss? If it works too. I know I missed something there. Oh, no, there's not a lot here from the original house. There's some. There's some. So let's grab. I'm going to put you guys down for a second. Hopefully I won't accidentally turn you off again. Yeah, mirrors are just freaky. You don't like mirrors, huh? So we'll turn this off. History of the place. Yeah, I mean it's an old plantation house. It dates back to the early 1800s. This is not the original manor house. I mean, I kind of talked about this earlier video, but I know you weren't here. The manor house has since been destroyed. This is one of the other houses that was on the property, one of the other buildings, and so they ended up moving in here. One part was actually used as a courthouse at one time, or it was originally. But there's been tragedy at the house, like anybody's family from back in those days, really. The big tragedy is the land getting all split up after it was willed to the city. So let's see about going outside. Here we go. We're now outside. A little chilly here. Alright. So we're outside. Walk down the steps, and back behind us is the building. Ta-da! So let's go out to the middle here. You can see a little better. See some stars. See a little better? There we go. I'm silhouetted, but you can see the building. It looks like all the rooms are lit up. So, outhouse. The outhouse is no longer here. The old well over there. It's a little well building. They have a little oven back there. Yeah, it's a very nice house, but yeah, it used to all be painted white on the outside at one point, and so they stripped away all the white paint and exposed the brick. So that's actually causing wear and tear on the house because the brick is now exposed. But they've done a nice job of, I don't know if you can really see the grounds, of keeping up the grounds, the brick walkway, all of that stuff. They've done a really good job with it. So here's the old well. So there's the bucket, and then there you go. So that's the old well. Oh, there we go. Now you can see me. But now I can't see anything. You know, should have done this a little earlier, huh? So come around the side of the house. So that's the side entrance. There used to be a wash house here that came out from the bathroom. You can still see part of it. But it used to extend out a lot further here. Listen, you can see other people's houses here. So all the land around it was divvied up. But here's an old oven. So that's kind of cool. Why can't we hear them between midnight and 3? I don't believe in all the time stuff. Is that the well I've not been known about for ages? I believe so, yeah. Very nice looking place. When I hear plantation, I was thinking 2-story with huge pillars in front. Yeah, it was plantation because of all the stuff they used to grow here, you know. So let me show you this magnolia tree. I don't know how much you'd be able to see it. Yeah, the oven's pretty awesome. But this is the back of the house. Okay. This is the back. And then this magnolia tree is freaking huge. I don't know if you can get a good idea of how big it is. But there's an old mill wheel. It does look better without the paint. I know. But here, give you an idea of how big this thing is. Okay. See, here's me, and the tree is behind me. Okay. That's like huge, right? Yeah, it's seen a lot in its time because it's been here for over 150 years. So it's a very, very old tree. It's seen a lot. So amazing. It's like the one thing that they kept, because the developers, when they took over the you can see, look, you can see all these other houses back. I don't know if you can see them at all. There's all these other houses back here. So yeah, so that'll do it for the outside, I suppose. Anything else you guys want to know? You guys hanging out with me. I mean, I know that the investigation was kind of a quiet one so far. Not a lot going on yet. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes it just takes a while for stuff to really start going. So yeah, it was a while last time, because I remember I started in the nursery last time around, and it was later on when I got into the best parlor that stuff started happening. So and then we went out to the dock as well. So, but that's way down there. That's way down that way. Was this a last minute investigation? No. This has been on the calendar for months. So, yeah, I've been talking about this for a while. Was there an outside cellar? Good question. There may have been at one point. Not now. I mean, there is stuff under the house that you can't get to. So, so there's that. And, well, yeah, Robert, they don't perform on cue. Yeah, we try. We try. All right, well, let's head back in. See what's going on. I'm going to go into the dining room and get my drink because I'm a little thirsty from all the talking.
Exactly.
Hey, how's it going? Oh,
Hi.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I am, but I need to grab a drink because I'm parched.
Yes, I'm
So we gotta see how this works.
salt, pepper, soda,
Oh.
water.
Like if I hold it like this.
So, are they done in there?
Yes,
Okay.
I think they're done with that. I think
What is
they
it?
want to do some investigating. I found that EVP.
Okay.
But the light's not shining.
Yeah.
You have to have the shining
Light's missing me.
unfortunately.
Also, is it like really
Do you know
zoomed
what?
in? Is it really zoomed in?
It probably is. Give me 1 second.
Here, why don't you? You know.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Excuse me.
That's as far as that goes. Really? That's shitty.
Okay. Since they're done in there. This is the library. Okay, so here we go. This is the library. So, not as far as like books. There's not. I mean, it's got a small bookshelf. It's got some books on stands here, but you know, it's got a lot of cool history here. You've got all the photographs that are here. You've got all the history of the house and things here too. So it's really cool in that regards. And here is the best parlor, and this is where I had a lot of my interaction last time. And you guys want to see a ghost in the corner? Lady in black. You want to see a lady in black? There she is. Right behind me. Okay, so yeah, this is the best parlor. So what they've done with this room is it's not set up this way now, but they usually have this room set up for like a funeral or a wake. And so some of the things that they have here are the mourning gowns, and they've turned off some of the lights here so you can't. There we go. Maybe you see a little better now. So this is one of the mourning gowns here, and you see the choker, the hat, all of that interesting stuff. And then they have another one over here. See, a little bit of a different style. It has more of a what do they call that? It's got the wire frame there for the dress. Another style hat. So these are both mourning gowns for doing the funerals. And so usually they have this room set up for that, but what they did with the room today is they had it all cleared out because we were doing presentations over there in that corner. But usually right here they have a big table set up with a with a mock body that's laying on it. And so one of the things that was happening to me here last time is I was getting a lot of messages and a lot of feedback and a lot of interaction with a spirit that was not happy about that setup here. So it could be that because she's quite fine with hoop skirt. There you go. Thank you, Tammy. It could be that because she's quite fine right now with this not being here right now, that I wasn't getting any interaction. Yes, they set it up. It was a mock wake. Yeah, that's the way it's usually set up. But yeah, the messages I was getting a year ago when I was here was the spirits don't like it. But they do it. So now the thing I was talking about earlier It's these. See the crystals hanging from, I mean, this is a candle holder, and you've got the crystals hanging from it. And so during the other live feed when I was on Periscope, this was really moving. Now it does get some movement just from the natural, people walking, in and out. So they'll move a little bit, but it was moving a little bit more significantly than that. So that's like the one thing that happened earlier, and possible couple of whispers. So you're getting tingly sensations and headaches. Yeah, there's stuff that's going on here. Now, when I posted photographs earlier of this place, one was from in the evening, and I had just taken it really. And Vanessa caught a woman that was up in here. Robert, you saw where she was at in here. So this is that room that you saw a woman over by the window area. So do the neighbors get mad? Yeah, it's probably not their favorite thing when they have events out here, but what are they gonna do? I mean, honestly, I would not live in this neighborhood. Even though they're very nice houses, are all right on top of each other. It's really ridiculous. They have like 2 inches of yard, their house, and then there's the neighbor's house. It's like you open a window, you're looking into the neighbor's house. Yeah, I would not want to live here. Even with how nice the houses are and the water's right there and all that, I wouldn't want to do it. So if they don't like it, well, they paid all that money to be there anyway. Already in a situation where they're all on top of each other. So, I don't know. You were saying under the picture, Robert? Yep, to the right under that picture. Which one? To the right. Okay, so this picture here. This picture is a drawing of the Ferry Plantation. So the room that we are in right now is this bottom floor window right here. And then this is the library. So, yeah. That's where we're at. So, the buck is weird. It's watching. Yeah, it's kind of always looking at you. Like here. There. It's looking at us. Right? Now let's go on the other side. Here you go. It's still looking at us. Yeah. So, okay, so what we can do, we can spend a little time here since we haven't they have any pictures of the old house. Yeah. They were in here in the library. Oh, the old manor house. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, they do. It's in the, they have a drawing. And that's in the library right now where there's all kinds of people talking. So I don't think they have any here. Let me see. And that's this house, but it has the wash house on there. I mean, you can see how the house used to be painted white in these pictures right here. So you can see that. Let me see here. That's also when it was painted white. That's a little more recent. Yeah, it's going to be in the other room where everybody's talking right now. So, what's disrespecting the bed? Dead? Oh, bulldozing to cemetery. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Well, yeah, Tiffany, that's what I was talking about earlier, where, if they get mad, well, they already moved into a neighborhood where they're right on top of each other anyway, so, they kind of knew it coming in that this is here, there's going to be events going on and stuff like that. I'm sure they grumble and gripe and all that, but you knew coming in. So, okay, so let's do this. They might have to come back in here for their stuff, but let's do a little bit in here. I left all the equipment upstairs, but let's at least do a little bit here. We're like an hour into this now, and we're finally in the best parlor. So I have at least, well, I got the audio recorder going on. So we can at least try that. All right. Hello again. Mike back here with all my friends here. Still interested in learning who you are? Do you have a name? I actually hear movement. I hear laughter come from. They're really loud over there right now. Let's see if we got anything off of that. I started talking, so we'll start another burst.
Hello again. Mike back here with all my friends here. Still interested in learning who you are? Do you have a name?
There might be something there. Now, it's always possible. It's always possible we heard a voice from down there, but it sounds like there might be something there. Let me go back a little bit. Yeah, see, that's them.
Do you have a name?
Yeah, and that's them. Okay, it might be there. Okay, yeah, there's gonna be some cross contamination because they were just being loud over there. So, and it wasn't like that earlier because they were all way back by the kitchen area. But this time they were in the dining room. How many people are investigating? That's a good question. There's probably 8 to 10 people here, something like that. So, and a lot of them actually haven't even started investigating. Is kind of the deal. They're all doing other stuff right now and are investigating later. And I'm like, I'm going live. I'm investigating now. So, that's kind of the way it is. All right. So I was hearing movement from over here. I know we ended up talking a little bit and all that stuff, but I was hearing movement from over here. I'm still gonna try to do a burst. And that was my stomach. Jeez. Figures. Let me stop it again and start again. Hello. Just wondering if there is somebody back over here. Thought I heard you moving around here. Again, my name is Mike. I would really like to learn your name because I'm going to be back here again. I was here last year, I'm here now. I'm going to be back here again. I want to continue to learn more about you. And to do that, I would really like to have your name. What's your name? Please. Are you happy that the table with the body is not sitting here right now? Let's see if we got anything of that. I mean, it's just 2 questions. Usually I go 3 and then check.
Hello. Just wondering if there is somebody back over here. Thought I heard you moving around here. Again, my name is Mike. I would really like to learn your name because I'm going to be back here again. I was here last year, I'm here now. I'm going to be back here again. I want to continue to learn more about you. And to do that, I would really like to have your name. What's your name? Please.
Again, maybe a little something, but I'll have to review it with the headphones.
Are you happy that the table with the body not sitting here right now.
Hard to tell. I think she's just being real quiet tonight. There's they say that there's 11 spirits that they've documented in this house. That group, Acid Paranormal, which is Cody Green, Amanda Donaldson. Cody's going to be here a little bit later. Amanda's already here. But they've come up with 11 spirits that are here. And I mean, I don't know them all yet. I know that there's a woman down here. I did interact with her last time that I was here. And then the two kids upstairs. And then there's, we haven't gone over there yet, but there's a slave quarters. And when he was a freedman, he lived up there too. So he was both a slave, freed, and then lived up there. If I recall that story being correct. But last time I was here, we got a little bit of interaction out of him too. It's wrong when you asked about the table. You're saying you picked up on somebody saying it's wrong? I mean, I obviously did catch it on EVP, but yeah, the thing that I got last time was that she didn't like it. That she didn't like it, and she wanted me to let them know that she doesn't like it. Because, I mean, yeah, if you think about it, it's kind of constantly reminding them of negative times, and there's plenty of happiness that's happened here too. So, funerals, wake, I mean, that's something that happens on occasion. Not all the time, but, they're recreating different times of the household. They've done a lot of work here. There's a lot of great history within it, a lot of great artifacts, pieces of furniture, the dishes, and just, old keys, all kinds of stuff. So they've done a really, really great job with that. And so they've kind of set the house up into different moments in time. In this room, it happens to be, the point of time of a funeral or a wake. So, yeah. Okay, so that's kind of, see, we even got like old pipes here. See? So you want to get a close picture? Okay. And here's the pictures behind me. What you're looking for? So you got the Walks over here. You got the Wallers. Talbot. So across to Third. Top or bottom? I guess that would have to be the top. So Mary Diana, the wife of Richard Walk, daughter of Isaac Talbot and Mary Willoughby Colley. Yeah, she's the one you're getting. Okay. She's the one that's down here that doesn't like when it's set up as a wake. I cut most of their heads off. Okay, sorry. Oh, I've got it turned around. I can't see. Sorry. That better? And right now, I'm behind it. I have no viewfinder where I'm at, so I'm just kind of guessing. There you go. Okay. Is that something that I don't know? I went through my investigation photos. There's another tree outside, not magnolia, where two slaves were hung. Bedroom upstairs that you were in earlier when died eating mushrooms. Okay. Other trees outside. I mean, there's some that are along the sides of the property. There's some that are over here in the front that provide a little bit of shade. There's a fig tree in the middle that you're not going to be able to hang anybody from a fig tree. So maybe. People in photos, paintings never look happy. Well, yeah. Well, there's a reason for that. Because in old photos, paintings, stuff like that, you have to hold a pose. And it's a lot easier to hold a straight face for a pose than to try to hold a smile. Like in the old photographs, there was a lot of time in order for the camera to collect in the light. So you would have to sit there. I mean, of course, not as long as a painting, but you would have to sit there for a while to take a photograph. So nobody smiled for any of those. So yeah, the mean and pissed and spooky. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, is there Elizabeth in white in the upper row of pictures? What was her name? Anne? Yeah, Elizabeth is the last one. Elizabeth Nash, wife of William Walk. There you go, that's your Elizabeth. Yep. Was there natives? Yes, there were natives on the land. Straight back past the magnolia tree, there is a tennis court. That tennis court used to be ancient Native American burial mound. When the developer came in, they leveled the mound and put a tennis court right on top of it. So you got that going on too. Yeah, so there's a lot of sad history like that around here too. So yeah, the developer, when they came, they didn't care one shit about any of the history around here. They just basically leveled everything. Headstones went into the water out there. They took out the burial mound, just boom, gone. Yeah. So, and the thing about this property was, if I recall, this property here, because they wanted to get rid of the plantation house too, that we're standing in right now. And they wanted to make that a clubhouse for a whole gym, country club type thing. This was supposed to be the clubhouse. And so that didn't happen. They got their tennis court over there, but they didn't get their clubhouse. And I'm glad they didn't, because places like this need to be preserved, not destroyed. So, but there were a couple other little buildings that were on the property too, and those are gone, of course. So, their bodies still buried in what was the cemetery? Very good question. I don't know that. I don't know if because yeah, they moved off the headstones. Of course, they had to build, dig basements and stuff like that. I don't know. That's a good question to ask. Yes, they disrespected this land very badly. So, I think we're going to wrap it up for about now. We've been going on for well over an hour. And my mouth is getting a little parched because I already did speak for, a couple times today for an hour at length. So, one was the presentation I did in this room, and then I already did the Periscope live feed. And maybe we'll try to go again live before the night is out, and see what else we can bring. So yeah, is that a cording candle in the middle mantle? Here? This? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. I don't know, actually. Good question. I can find out. So, no. End, right, no, over to the here. These. Trying to. Sorry, I'm waiting for an answer. Are you talking about these? Oh, are you talking about this one? Still, again, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The candle itself just looks like, your basic tea light type of candle you buy at a store, right? The candle holder, I don't know. But I can find out. Okay, guys. So, yeah, I'm going to try to come back a little bit later because we are going to be investigating throughout the night. I don't know what all they're doing over there, so I haven't checked in. When we went over there so I could get a drink, so the couple guys from the news crew were over there, and they were saying that they're going to try to do a little bit of investigating soon. They want to get some investigation of their story. So, yeah, it's just local news. They got me earlier when I was set up at my table during the event. So, yeah, if it's a courting candle, that's... Let's see, so you want me to try talking to Elizabeth? So, okay. So one of you is saying Elizabeth. The other one is saying Mary Diana. So, I mean, I could ask for, okay, we're talking to Mary, we're talking to Elizabeth. We could try that when I come back. I really need something to drink. So, and I need to get off my feet for a little bit. But I'll come back and we'll try to figure out which room we're going to go to, if we're going to go to a different room, and which platform we're going to stream from. So, all right, guys. Whoever comes and hangs out for the later one, cool. And we will see you then. So, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, how do I know if well, like I put a thing on Facebook saying, hey, I'm going to go live here soon. But, if you sign up, well, I mean, for like YouTube, you get the little bell notify button, you click that and you'll get a notification when I go live. So that's how it works. All right. Talk to you soon.